Hello everyone. Since the start of the broadcast on June 1st, 24, it has been in operation for more than 7 months. And Sugar Cube as our first product. Up to now, the remaining electricity of the sales period has been accumulated. Can be said that it has been widely supported and recognized by players. In the live broadcast for more than half a year, we may be asked the most questions. Which material is the most ding? And at this time I will have a standard answer. Hello Fongtang. Don't take the ding-ding route. Every square hall you step on is not ding. Don't buy Fongtang for ding-ding, in order to avoid the mistaken purchase of players who like tin-ding-ding-shang. We also specially marked the touch route on the product title. Words that can't be dinged, so do we hate the mechanical push row that can be dinged? It's not like a multiple choice question for us. Half a year ago we felt that ding-ding was the best. It doesn't feel like a paragraph. These 3 points seem to form an impossible triangle. The nails of the mechanical push row are often accompanied by the inevitable figure, feel and different degrees of jumping. In this case, we choose to abandon ding-talk steering, pursue the ultimate. The purely mechanical feel of not skipping the section is actually very risky. But fortunately it is not a failure. And in the past 6 months, we have not given up on breaking through this impossible triangle, under continuous proofing attempts. Today, I am very happy to show you the brother version of Fongtang. Our core requirement for PAVE models is a good feel in 3 steps without compromise. You can nail the jump without skipping the section or tuning, and can you nail the video without skipping the section? You can see intuitively, but how to judge the good or bad feel is actually not complicated. It is the uniform and smooth formation of natural and calm force. Clear and unbroken paragraphs okay, everyone can feel it intuitively. Friends who are familiar with the jelly bean trend know that jelly bean products have always been. They are all highly playable and full of sugar cubes. So is cocoa, so is egg tart. How can you play with the sugar cube? First of all, in order to avoid another super in the future. The intensive version of Fongtang cuts everyone's leaks. We also give the ultra-dense track to everyone at once. There are a total of 26 paragraphs up and down this track, which are super long and dense. Rub it all the time and even push it slowly, and there is also a micro rope. Just mentioned that it is super dense. There are a total of 26 paragraphs. But how to distribute paragraphs? You are also free to choose. PAVE-style square hall with 3 rows of spring grooves and line position columns. If you put the spring beads and line posts in the second and third rows, then there are 13 segments of symmetry up and down. If you choose to use the first and second rows of spring beads and line beads, can only be pushed to one side, the symmetry is formed and asymmetrical. How to choose the formation? It's very simple. Just look at your playing habits. There are actually 2 major schools in the mechanical push and row rivers and lakes. I call them push pie and rub pie. This is how push pie is played. Mechanical push. Push. Pushing and rubbing pie, never changing the position of the thumb. This is how they play the 2 major schools of rubbing and rubbing. Never cross the rivers and lakes together. So, the evaluation system of mechanical products is not uniform. If you are pushing by push, I suggest you use asymmetry. Form a dense pig trough. Feel the beauty of the paragraphs of Ding Fongtang simply and clearly, and it also has an extra long formation. And if you're in need, I suggest you use a symmetrical itinerary to play super dense hogweed. Feel the beauty of this kind of suma with dense tops up and down. Because of the addition of symmetry, we made Fongtang's patch into a central design. At the same time, the loose rope hole has been cancelled, so that everyone can pick it up and rub it. No need to worry about the direction of the push. Okay, what I just talked about is the gameplay of placing 2 beads. And this is not all the choice of PAVE Fongtang. As for only 1 or 3, what are the characteristics of each? Just wait for the players to toss it themselves. But in summary, the design of the paved square pond 3-row spring wire groove is in. Symmetry and asymmetry can be achieved in the direction. Formed in length and in middle formation, Formation of extra-long formation options. Arrangement and combination will be extremely rich. The rich debugging space is only upline and offline is equally important. The Midding Sugar Cube still adheres to the Jelly Bean brand. Self-requirements for factory and peak feel. Whether you are an EDC veteran or a newcomer, we all want you to feel the good feel that you can experience when you unbox it. Of course, this unboxing can nail the square again. After the release of the Tang Mi nail model, the original Fong Tang will be renamed Fong Tang Classic model. The two models have their own characteristics, and the mutual brother version is still on sale in stock with the same material and price. The first material is the electric screen and the New Year's Red Era Stone. Then this issue of new product introduction is here. I hope you will like our next issue. Bye bye.